You're not allowed to win that.
He just got very angry.
Resist.
No! I will never.
Calamity Flare!
Do you not realize how warped it is to struggle so?
What?
Simone, release the squire.
At once.
Ow!
What on...
Prepare to see just what your resistance has earned you, Shepherd.
No!
And that was his fatal mistake, wasn't it, Lila?
I thought his fatal mistake was his walking speed.
Bethmas Mioma!
She knows what fire stack they have.
That doesn't seem very effective.
Resist this, dumbass!
Do you really plan to slay her? A seraph?
Killing is my business. Or did you forget?
Simone.
Very well, as you wish.
Rose!
Hey, Water Armatus and 2 irrelevant characters are free.
Has lost its charm.
I thought we were the ones toying with him in that fight.
Work under me. Should we not bring this world back to the way it was, together?
What?
Walking a path alongside the Lord of Calamity can only lead to malevolence. Surely you...
And what is so strange about that? Malevolence will always be with us. It can only be dispelled by the scant few who hold the power of purification. Are you saying that's the way things should be?
Hellions only bring pain, to humans and seraphim alike.
And so it is therefore natural to resist malevolence? Absurd. Those who resist malevolence, and those who embrace it. Who do you think suffers more? The answer should be right in front of you by now.
Heldolf.
Just because he can't stand the heartache of living, he thinks everyone else is the same way.
Shepherd Saray, I repeat once more, join me. For too long have the Seraphim been forced to fight the Malevolence. Too long have they been chained, toiling away at their blessings. Let us restore them to their rightful form as Hellions.
I refuse.
Then let us finish our battle once and for all.
I refuse that as well. This is not the time.
Saray knows how to use the run
So
command.
you say. But one day you will discover it for yourself. The true nature of humans and Seraphim in this world.
No mistake. That bearded menace is connected to Maotelus. When we were trapped by his malevolence, I felt a presence.
But there wasn't even a trace of Maotelus back then.
Think about it. What if you were convinced you couldn't see something, but it was right under your nose?
It's something we see all the time and yet never notice.
This?
The ground?
You mean the Hellion could be using the continent of Glenwood itself as a vessel?
Right. There's only one guy out there who'd be capable of pulling it off.
But if that's the case...
Even if all this is true, is it possible to purify the land itself? If Heldalf were the vessel, it would make a lot more sense. But if the Earth is the vessel, why would Maotelus also be connected to Heldalf?
Let's find Maotelus. If it's true that Heldalf is connected to Maotelus, who's become a Hellion using the Earth as a vessel, then so long as we don't purify Maotelus, we'll never be able to quell Heldalf.
But even with all the legends of Maotelus we've collected, there hasn't been a single clue as to his whereabouts.
We should search for Maven. Old Man Maven?
That's right.
I suggest
He
Logren.
was journeying to study the legends surrounding Maotelus as well.
We don't have a clue, but he just might.
We can also check
Yeah,
and see if we
How
can
are we supposed to find
buy
it?
the maps on the
I
bridge.
have an inkling. Let's go meet with the ones who protect
The
the,
maps.
ruin of Logren and see what they think.
Then it's been decided. Let's get packing, Meebo.
All right. Just stop that.
Hey, are you okay with this?
I trust him, though it is a gamble.
Oh,
Give it your all.
That was a wonderful show of
you
paying
saw it
attention.
appear out of the blue, did you not? I certainly saw it appear out of the blue. What do you, oh, you're,
Gosh darn it, she just lost half her meter. So freaking stupid.
well, she'll be back at the end of the fight. We'll,
With
Yeah.
minus half her meter.
I mean, this whole situation was kinda dumb just because of that.
Please switch her. Like, please.
Out of here!
It's like, I don't want to lose even more of my meter.
I mean, that enemy didn't load, and I took a step forward, and it appeared inside of me, basically. That was kinda dumb. Anyway, though,
We clearly need to go to an
I
inn
mean, I
right
was just
now.
gonna really quickly check this.
And we also need to make sure that player 2 has been fixed to Rose, which...
Yeah.
And the Seraphs are wrong.
All right! I finally found where he's located.
Hey!
Careful! You okay?
Thank yous. I'm a bit weary from my journeys. But it's time to settle the scores. Gotta hurry to the cat's corner.
The turtles. He's still hurt.
He's going to Cat's Corner, huh? Is he going to have a duel there?
It's the illusionary village.
These are
where
serious matters.
It might become a huge cat and turtle free-for-all.
So, I wonder, where exactly is this Cat's Corner?
I've never heard of it before.
I don't know much either. We're gonna have to do some research.
Let's start by asking Seraphim who are knowledgeable about regional lore.
Good idea. Guardian Seraphim are more likely to know something about the lore or legends.
Are we able to talk to the thing about the legendary wyvern fight here too? Or the person, I guess. It's not really a thing.
I don't see any marks anywhere, so it doesn't seem like it. Let's go to Logren. Oh, we have to warp outside of Logren.
Which is actually a pretty long walk.
Let's see here. Closest one is probably this one.
Why would you ask me to make snacks like this?
That sounded like a failure message, but that was most certainly successful.
And Zavid, we ask you to make snacks like this because you lack other useful abilities. We're sorry you're not otherwise useful. We really are.
Maven!
Old man!
Hey there, Saray. Young lady. You look well.
Glad we found you. Have you learned anything about Maotelus?
Right down to brass tacks, I see. Nothing much, I'm afraid.
Listen, Maven. I do understand this infringes on the taboo. But Saray is the only shepherd we have right now. Please, I ask you to lend him your power so that he may walk his path without regrets.
Maven, you can really hear them?
Huh? What are you talking about? Storyteller, we need you.
I see. So this man is the current storyteller of time.
Storyteller?
You must really be in a bind this time, huh?
I won't say we aren't.
I shall lend you my power. But you do know what that means, don't you?
Yes.
You're a scary one, lass.
Well, I'm lost.
Seriously. Lila. Maven. Can someone please explain what's going on?
Now, hang on a minute. Do you understand how momentous of a decision you're presenting me with here?
Wait a minute. Is this the taboo Lila mentioned earlier?
That's correct. But as an explorer, I'll give you a bit of advice. If it doesn't all add up, the sensible conclusion is that you're missing a piece somewhere. Also, relics are not only to be found in ruins. Remember that.
Are you talking about the Earth in Historia?
It's true, we only got bits and chunks out of those.
We actually got
What
almost
is it you
all of
know?
them, really.
For now, just search and trust your hunches. Everything else starts from there.
You never could give a straight answer.
I'll be sticking around here. Come back once you're satisfied in your search.
Got it. We'll be back.
Thanks a lot, old man.
There's two different things we can start here.
Agil, find anything interesting?
Sure did, boss. Remember how you were looking for iris gems?
Earth in Historia! Did you find one?
We did, but we were a little late.
Someone besides Saray wants them?
The guy that brought it is a priest who's studying archaeology.
Archaeology? Is he studying ruins?
I'm not really sure, but he has published several books.
Oh man, that's awesome!
I'm interested in his writing.
Could you try to stay on topic for once?
And who's this researcher?
As far as I know, he went to the Litwurg Bearwoods near Plitzerback wetland for some research.
That's pretty dangerous.
Though I do understand how he feels.
I'm a bit worried. Let's go.
There's one iris gem.
This is just
yeah.
the Mithril side quest.
If we can just obtain some mithril, we could have weapons and armor made from it. That's a funny thing they've got here. A doll inside.
Oh, the discovery.
It's folk art.
You don't think... Maybe it's meant to symbolize the relationship between Seraphim and humans?
Whoa, I wouldn't go overthinking it.
But look, they specifically chose this odd configuration. There has to be some meaning behind it, don't you think?
Undoubtedly. So what would you say it means then, having a human inside of a seraph?
Well, maybe it represents the distinct personality inside each seraph? No, hold on. Perhaps, in depicting a fanciful inverse of the typical seraph and human vessel relationship, it's meant to symbolize coexistence between the two. Zavid, is there anything inside the innermost doll?
Huh? Yes. Typically in the very core is... a plum pit.
A plum pit? Yes, a symbol, of course. But of what? A pit is a seed, a sign of rebirth, perhaps? But then, why a plum? True, some bloom in the spring, but...
I'm starting to get why you like toying with our boy Mickey here.
I know, right? In some ways, he's even more pure than Saray.
Such rich philosophy. Very profound.
We needed to stay at the end, didn't we?
Attention, everyone.
What's up?
I found this.
A letter?
Oh, we can do
will be
this
a
now,
short
too.
missive. The time for alliance grows nigh. I would judge your true strength. I shall await you in the far depths of Igraine, the shrine of the fire trial. I will not blame you if you turn and run, but know that I shall judge you to be cowards.
What the huh?
It's a summons. They want us to go to the fire trial shrine.
Sounds like someone wants to pick a fight with us.
Who? Seriously?
I'm curious about the time for alliance bit.
You are? A lady's intuition, is it?
If that's what you want to call it.
Well, alright then. Why don't we check it out?
We've got some options.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna talk to the... I should be able to talk to him about Cat's Village. I think you only need to talk to one of them, and then you should be able to trigger everything else.
Yeah, we would have to go talk to a Cats and go pick up Graham's pipe again.
If we're going to pick up Graham's pipe, we could even stop by Arendite and pick up Mithril.
Yes, we could.
The storyteller of time, huh?
The smartest thing to do first is probably going to the Litwig
He
Bearwoods.
seemed like a storyteller to me. When I confronted him about it, it turned out my hunch was correct. That's all.
He's pretty well known as a storyteller, especially among Seraphim who have been around for a while.
You could have told us about it, you know.
Well, it's also a taboo.
For both Seraphim and humans.
But what does that entail?
Let's focus on collecting the Earth in Historia, Mikleo. Just hearing those stories probably isn't enough.
So when you see with your own eyes, you can figure out the truth behind the myth, huh?
That's what it's about. Isn't that right?
I wonder if we go to the center of the Camelot Bridge, I wonder if we'll be able to trigger Zavid's thing now. We can go do this. It's not... Oh wait, that's right, it's this direction. I was trying to...
I've prepared the bottles.
It's another dark bottle.
Well, here comes...
Well, we have 3 of these.
What's the headgear that Lila found in that chest?
Good point.
Garbage, okay.
Yeah, right now.
There was a reason I didn't have that equipped, as I recall.
Combo. Yeah, because she's at 4. That's why.
Comes trouble.
And it had much worse stats. So, you know, the two factors together.
Okay.